Happy New Year, everybody. Hey, listen, so I'm gonna get down with the same trend, the same thing I've been telling myself for the last, I ain't gonna say how many years, you know what I mean? But we're gonna start off the year by doing something a little healthy, right? You know, on the healthier side. So today I'm getting ready to show you guys how to make just a barbecue chicken salad. This is gonna be way over the top with flavor. And if you guys didn't know, here's my barbecue sauce. You guys use your favorite, you know what I mean, your own barbecue sauce, but I got a savory, sweet and savory. And then right here, I got a spicy. There it is right there. Now, this is a real easy recipe. Now, looking at these ingredients right here, you're probably thinking like, man, that's a whole lot. But listen, the presentation is gonna be right. We're gonna put a lot in there so that we can start the year off right. With that being said, let's get it. All right, so listen, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit bake because we wanna preheat, right? So we're gonna preheat to 425, we're gonna hit start. Now, this is gonna be real simple, folks. Now, I know it's a lot of ingredients right here, but again, this is just gonna be what you need to start, your new year off right. Now, I got some chicken breasts right here. These chicken breasts have already been, washed and patted dry. All right, so I'm gonna stick them in like this. Just like you see. Now I'm gonna take my meat tenderizer. Let me go ahead and clean my gloves. Chicken breasts, we all know them. It's gonna be a thicker side and then it's gonna be a thinner side, right? What we wanna do is pound the thicker side. We only gonna go to about a 1/2 inch, right? Oh, and I'm gonna use this side, the smooth side of my tenderizer, not this. So I'm just gonna hit it a few times like this, really until it matches the back part, right? Now I'm gonna take my barbecue sauce and just to stay consistent as to way I teach. When you're doing these recipes, this right here is gonna be our marinade. It's just kosher salt, fresh black cracked pepper, a little olive oil. This is actually avocado oil and barbecue sauce, right? So let's go ahead and just get this in here just like this. Man, it smells good. Now, if you guys hear any noise, that's because I'm running my dishwasher, right? So I like to give my dishes a rinse before I put anything in my water, because I like to wash as I go. And then if I have a lot, that's when I use my dishwasher, right? So we do a little bit of this avocado oil. All right, a little fresh black crack. And a generous pinch of salt. All right, so once you got it all mixed up, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up our Ziploc. Now we're gonna pour, this is what we're using as a marinade, right? So we'll just pour this in here like this. Now this is not gonna be a long marinade, you know what I mean? Just as long as we, heating up our oven, I'd say about 15 minutes is all we need. Now we done already tenderized the chicken, right? So we just get it in here with the chicken. And we don't do nothing but just close our bag, make sure it's sealed properly, and make sure that your chicken that you're putting in here is just like coated. All right. Now that we have it this, I'll just do it like this, dropping right there in case you guys want to take a peek at it, and then we move over to the next step. For however long it takes for my oven to, come up to temp at this 425, that's enough for me as far as the marinade goes, right? Because after you tenderize it, it opens it up and it becomes real absorbent, right? So we don't have to go forever. Now, I'm gonna take these out. All right, just shake them. And we just add them right here. Now I got these little silicone mats. You guys need to get yourself some of these. Now, if you don't have one, foil works. You can spray some spray down, just anything so that it doesn't stick, right? So we just put them down just like you see. I didn't do no trimming or nothing like that. This I will discard now. Now, once you have them, on your tray, right? Just give them a little separation. Now let's put these in the inside, and we're gonna go for about, when they flat like this, I'm gonna say probably go for about 10 to 15 minutes. But only way you're gonna know for sure is, because this is chicken, we wanna have 165, so I gotta, use my my meat thermometer. Okay, so what I did was I started heating up my cast iron. You can see it's starting to, give a little bit of the smoke, right? So what I want to do is I want to just add my corn to it, just like a little pro tip for you guys. Now I just want to get them where they're flat, right? Because we want to put a little flavor on them. So let's see if we can get a little char on this. We're not making Mexican corn. We're making, you know, corn with a little flavor on it, right? Anything we got to do so that we can start our year off with some success, right? So how do we do that? We just have great tasting food and be a little bit more on the healthy side. Now we're getting ready to, you know, let's just make our dressing, right? Now this part is super easy. You see how I had everything. Don't forget the full ingredient list will be on my website, smokingandgrillingwithab.com, and that's WITAB.com. And thank you for everybody that's been going there. Look, the website has been just doing great, folks. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. And we're gonna continue that trend for 2025. All right, so all of my ingredients right here. Oh, you know what? Let me put this over here too. This is going inside of the dressing also. So we'll just start with the barbecue sauce. This is all right here, just a dump and go, and then mix. So what we're doing is multitasking. Now I'm gonna take my chives as I got them prepped. I think we just go ahead and cut some of these and get these ready to go into the, you know, our dressing. All right, now we take these and just drop those in. You ask me, you can't never have too much chive, you know? All right, get yourself a whisk, and then we combine. Just whisk it all together. Look at that right there. I kind of like the color of the brown, you know what I mean? You guys let me know what you think. You know, so we'll add the fresh black crack. If you come in here and take a look at this corn, you can see it starting to crisp and brown. I mean, this is all you want. You know that. I added a little seasoning to it. You guys can season it any which way you would like, just to give it this unique, you know, taste. Right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some of this lettuce. I just checked prior to me turning the camera back on. I did check, you know, the temp, and we good. I need to take them out of the oven right now, you know? So, with that being said, let me go ahead and do this. This is so easy to make, folks. I just want you guys to see my flow. You know what I mean? What you see right now, it should be the way you guys do it. That's them right there. All right, so I'm gonna take it, let them sit here, because we're gonna let them cool. They need to go for at least 10 minutes. You don't want to put nothing hot on top of the lettuce, right? You know what I mean? That's kind of like obvious, you know? So it's up to you how you guys want to, you know, cut this down, you know? Do whatever you do with your lettuce. Most of the time I use, you know, like the head of lettuce, the one that look like a cabbage. Get yourself a bowl, and then we just put this in here. This almost looks like I'm making a Caesar salad, huh? But look at that right there. Yes, yes. Now I done turned my fire off right here. We good. I'll move that over there on that side. I put the corn on here, you know, so that it would like, you know, help cool it, get it out of that hot pan. Like I said, you don't want to put nothing wet in there, right? So we just cut these in half, just like you see. We'll just put them right here. Now I'm not gonna bore you guys. Let's just go ahead and cut some of these cherry tomatoes down. All right, so now last thing we're gonna do is and don't forget, we still letting that cool, you know, our chicken, right? So now we're just gonna go ahead and cut this, you know, cut this down. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is like the easiest part to do. A lot of times you know, it look like it's difficult, but it's not, right? So just insert your knife once it hits the, some people call it the pit, but it's a giant seed in the inside of that. I kind of like twist it like this, and then I bring that out. You see how that came out? And then I take this, right? We just hit it like that. We twist it, and this comes out, and now we have that. Now you just want to get yourself a little knife like what I have right here, what you guys see, and just go ahead and cut it. Now earlier, you guys didn't see this because I left it in the refrigerator. This was a nice one, nice and ripe, you know what I mean? So I wanted to stay as firm as possible. All right, so we take it like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna section everything out just so that it'll look cool for everybody to see it and know what's in the inside of here, right? So we got avocado, corn, you know, we got cherry tomatoes, we got onions, and then we got the chicken. I'm gonna fix that up. Now I got some cilantro over here, but this is up to you if you guys wanna add it in there, if you're looking for that. So now you just take it, don't overthink it, you know what I mean? Just drop this in best you can. Now, these were kind of like ripe, you know what I mean? So hopefully you guys will be able to even see them. Now, if you guys don't like everything that I put in here, put whatever you would like to put in there. You don't want to cook your corn or, you know, do nothing like that, then don't. You know, I can tell you this combination right here works great, folks. And then last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and just cut these down and cube these, right? So you want them to be about the same, just so that they visually look good when we get them cubes in there, right? There we go. Then we just take them and just add them to wherever you would like. But like again, like I say, you guys got the gist of it. It's not hot anymore, so it's not like we putting warm meat on top. Don't forget, we made our own dressing. I want you guys to let me know down in that comment section below what you think about that dressing too. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a crouton guy. You know what I mean? Just because I said I'm gonna try to do it a little bit on the healthier side, this is why you guys see it without no croutons. But if you want to see me make some croutons, I'll make several different versions of them. If you guys want to learn how to do that, if you don't know already, or even if you just want to see what I do, you know what I mean? Let me know down in the comment section below. Matter of fact, I want you guys to push the letter 8 after you leave a comment. If I see an 8 on the end, I'll add those up. We get enough of those, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and make those. All right, folks, so look, now I'm gonna take some of this dressing that we just made. I'm gonna put a little bit, drizzle a little bit of this on here, just like in the center right now, just so I can get some pictures. You know what I mean? That's how you guys are here. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are here because y'all like, what? AB making something a little bit on the healthy side? Yes, I am. All right, let me get a picture. We finna toss this and we finna eat some of that. But if that's not a masterpiece, I don't know what is. All right, so listen, I done finished taking pictures of this. This actually looks appetizing, you know what I mean? Let's start the New Year's off, you know, right. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to making maybe a healthy recipe, you know, once a week. Let's see how that do, see if I can't stay on it. That's the start, folks. Don't make these goals where they're so big that we can't achieve them. So we're getting ready to go with our dressing. I'll put this over here just like you see. Look at that right there. Ooh, AB, don't show out like that. And then we go ahead and give it a mix. So cheers, y'all. Hey, the crunch from that lettuce, that give it that nice texture. And I got a little bit of that, you know, that corn in there. So listen, I'm gonna start it off by saying, listen, it doesn't always have to be like when something's a little bit more on the healthier side, you know what I mean? Sometimes we think it won't be as flavorful. This right here is right. I can have this for lunch, this would be filling. And if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and take this, put it in a big, you know, flour tortilla, you know what I mean? Again, we just trying to start off and be healthy a little bit, right? Roll it up and take it on the go and make a good burrito. Now, with that being said, I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below. What else would you add? What would you take away? Oh, I got one for you. What is your must have inside of any salad? I know some of y'all are gonna say cheese, so I took that away, but if that's it, let me know. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, check it out. There's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. You know what, folks? I'm finna get me a water. We finna do it right, and I'm out. Peace.